Hello, 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 and welcome back. I hope. Uh, let's see here. So let's get this on, that on, and let's just pop in. Okay, we gotta do some settings real quick, cause I'm on my laptop right now, on my cabin. Ooh, this is schmool. Okay. So options, video settings, close that. Yeah, we'll leave it at stat. We'll increase the brightness. We'll keep it at 12. VSync, yeah, sure, whatever. It's probably gonna limit me to 60 FPS, but that's okay. View bobbing off. And apply. Done. No video settings. There should be a GUI scale. Let's try and apply that to there. Oop. It's gonna be shit, since we don't have the same resolution on the laptop as we do at home. But we'll have to live with it, I think. Let's get the sort by number items. Yeah, sort of sending, that's the same. Cool. We don't have shaders, of course, so it's gonna look a bit different. Options, music and sounds. Bring that there. We'll take down weather. We'll leave the rest for now. So do I have, for instance, okay, magnet hover is wrong. We have our backpack. So we need options again. Sorry about this. Controls, keybinds, category, iron jetpacks. So toggle engine hover mode. We have that on G. That should be fine. Done. What else do we have on G? That we don't need, that's for sure. We'll just leave it, see how it goes. Alright. And we had our backpack, that's good. Full height terminal, that's good. Alright, let's try this. And the most important thing would be for any and all feedback. Why does this shit keep doing that? So yeah, any and all feedback would be good, because I have no idea how this looks for you all, since I'm on my laptop. Anyways, let's start the day with having the backpack ready. Let's pop back to the sand and terracotta area. Okay, that is super loud. I think that might be ambient, I don't know. Let's fly faster. Okay, so what are we on for sand? 15k. Sun is going down, alright. So we'll stock up a little bit extra on the sand business. It's always useful. FTP Ultimine is not active. Okay, strange. Why would he call it sorry, why would he call it not active? I was clearly ultimining. Sleep the night away. This is basically for me this is like call it a test project kind of deal. At some point I'm probably gonna have to watch this back and see how it goes. Now I am alone at the cabin, and so far we have kept all our frames running at about 10,000 kilobits, so that'll be around 8 megabytes, I think. It's been a long time since I did the math. Well, no, not really. This is, as we said, this would be... there shouldn't be any conversion there. From bit to byte, there's 8 bits in 1 byte. So that's a thing. Have a little trip around the shoreline here to begin with. We can also check whether or not we drown, or if you're good to stay on the water for a long period of time. Okay, we don't have that in our tanks anymore, so we should probably add that at some point. Until I can get some sort of confirmation that everything runs smoothly, we're not gonna do too much important stuff. What the hell? That's a weird sound. Some shell cracking. It's crack-a-lackin'. Probably in a position to go sideways here a bit. Well, so far the laptop is kind of keeping up. It feels like that anyway. A lot of sand down here. We do like a lot of sand. Only problem of it being this aggressive on the shoreline is that we get the constant running water sound, but I guess we'll not be bothered by that kind of in the long run. suppose. Alright, so far feels fine. Which is good, of course. No camera, not doing anything that can overcomplicate this thing. Since we are kind of on a both limited processor and bandwidth, not to say the least, so we are focusing on the Minecraft more than anything else. And it is early Friday, and I don't quite know like how the day is for most people. I obviously have the day off since I'm at the cabin. So yeah, we'll just continue chatting about stuff and things, and we'll see how it goes. We're gonna get into some building. Sorry, Snaily Boy. So we're gonna go back to our mechanism area, the fission reactors. Probably turn those bad boys back on. And we'll do some building around there. So that's gonna basically be turned into our Mos Eisley area. And the Mos Eisley area which we created or started to create a couple of episodes back, we're just gonna wreck that. Or not wreck it, but we just remove the waystone and put that down instead of the fission stone. That sounds weird to say, call it a fission stone, but ah well. It is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so this is a lengthy piece of land. That's an odd boop in my ear. Hopefully it's fine. Smells like it. Alright, we are still where we're supposed to be, it seems. 30k. Let's do a couple more rounds. We're gonna grab some sandstone, some extra sandstone also. Why is the boop? Options, controls, keybind, key, X. No, should be fine. I would think, at least. Well, whatever. Oops. Sorry, Snaily Boy. Gary. There's a reference in there somewhere. Undried seeds. How the heck? Okay. What the hell did I pick up? Sagura seeds or something. I was like, how the heck can it be a seedy thing I have not yet collected in terms of advancements? But yeah, well, we kind of answered that question real quick. All the seeds from the desert. Did I grab the bitmount? Oh, I did. Bitmount would be the early game coal, I suppose, if you stuck in a desert biome. we weren't. Alright, one more row. This is the last row for now. Then we'll grab ourselves a couple of rows of the sandstone. And we're gonna head out, get some building done. Have I have this configured? I have. Cool. If this works, I'm gonna be a happy camper. Especially if it works well or well enough. Then we'll be very happy. We're gonna be super happy with our laptop, of course. This is not my regular laptop, this is actually my old work laptop, which is 3 years old. But I just got a new one, and I think, okay, let me try this one on Minecraft, the old one. Because it do have an i9 processor, believe it or not. And 32 gigabytes of RAM, actually. Believe it or not. Did we not? Yeah, we're gonna head over here. Let's. Is this configured? It is. Okay, let's put that away. As we confirmed the last time we were here collecting sandstone, I'm a sucker for grabbing every block. And as we also said, we're gonna need to get our quarry up in here. Probably. You know, just knock out the entire area, basically. That's a lot. Ooh. Oh. Don't care about the stones. This is some pedantic shit, I'm sorry, but I would not be me if I weren't me, you know? Sand nest, alright, alright, alright. A lot of hidden water stuff all around. It's the same. More sand. More of this stuff. More sand for us. This should also probably... All this running water probably does not help on any frame issues or stuff, but we're some proper naughty boys who will take our chances. Oops. Oh well. Okay, so where are we at? 15,000. Alright, alright. Right. Oops. Oops. This is not the best content, I know. For that I am sorry, but since this is like mostly building, we gotta spend a little minute to grab some of the resources we gonna need. Kind of making a little, I call it a line here. Finger starts to hurt for holding down the Ultimate button so much. There shall be no glory without sacrifice, or something. Let's get up. Stretch. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. 26k will be fine. Let's just pop back to the Death Star. So we can craft sandstone. We have 11 sand, okay. Alright. However, smooth sandstone is probably something we're gonna want also. So let's get that into the 200s. And that goes into our unobtainium furnace down here. Cool. And if we make 100 sand, that's dirt and fire. Dirt essence. Fire essence 2 million. Okay, so we should be fine. So smooth standard sandstone. Well, give me 200. Let's see, did we have a spot for that? We do not, so let's make one. And we'll keep that right there. And then we will say smooth sandstone, I would like 60,000. Cool. That'll cook. I need like half a minute, so I'm just gonna mute my microphone. Alright, we're back. So, let's see here. Where's my game? There it is. He's cooking. Let's start by going to Mos Eisley. That's still very loud. Would that be a block sound? No. What the hell? Not block sound. No. What the hell? Is that a player sound then? Yes. Alright, cool. So, Mos Eisley. We're just gonna break that. We might actually do. We're gonna do something with this area because it was cool, and we did put down our. Did not fix that thing. Keybinds key C. So we don't need that. That thing can wait. That can wait. That can wait. That can stay. That can also wait. Done, done, done. Back to the game. Then I can zoom. Because this is a cool location. Right, the only thing I hate about this is that the control button is not in the can I call it, the right position. But yeah, we started making this into sandy area, so we're gonna continue that at some point, I guess. We'll go home Death Star. While we are here, actually, well, while we are doing that, let's go to. We have a point called a Death Star. Let me change this one out for my silky thing. No, first we're gonna take this. I'm gonna break this bad boy. Then we'll make this switch. And we're gonna basically we're gonna destroy this thing. You know what? Let's just use this one. Smooth stone, cobblestone, we don't care. Yeah, it's a damn shame, but we're not gonna need 2 Death Stars, and we're sure as hell not gonna need 1 in the end dimension. So we'll just take this away. It's not the most fun stuff, but still needs to be done. Could maybe have done this also with a quarry, but I do like every now and then and do kind of call it mindless tasks like this. It's it clears the head and actually helps me think. Even though I'm getting a slight cramp in my finger from holding down my vein mine button here, but that'll be ultimine for the pedantic fools, which is also me. Gotta make sure we grab every block. Or something. I don't know. Since I haven't seen any spawns yet, we have apparently been doing good work putting down torches everywhere. These bad boys. Yeah. Cobble goes into dank. Mega torches into my inventory. All is good in the hood. Just gonna try and avoid, floaty blocks. That's gonna be ugly down the line. We are, of course, taking suggestions also for kind of Star Warsy builds we can do. We're gonna have to do the Jabba Palace at some point, of course. Mos Eisley has already been named, so that's a given. That's gonna be our fission stuff. Had a... It's not a deserty, but we'll make it deserty. Just as we started doing on the previous Mos Eisley area that we selected, where we just went to collect the waystone. Excellent. Oh, and we got a... Oh, can I click this? I can. We gotta collect our Mahu, or Yahoos, however it's pronounced. Let's just take these blocks out. Our concrete, especially the black ones, because they're gonna be hard to identify later. Cool. Cool, 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 and cool. So yeah, but since this actually seems to be working just fine, we're gonna redo this maybe later today. This is basically test stream. Let's clearing out some odds and ends, do some building, collect some resources, clean stuff up. I might have to rename the episode once we're done to not, don't be clickbaity, since so far there haven't been much building, have there? Sorry. But that means that I'm gonna have to come back on later tonight, and we're gonna do a I'm gonna try what I've been wanting to try for quite a bit of time. We're gonna try and start. I might even have to take a little trip, go to bed actually, sleep a couple of hours, because we're gonna try and turn the day upside down kind of deal. So I would like to try and see how one of my streams work, if it is like for the US time zone, just to see how that would work. It's not gonna be a regular thing, of course. I live in Europe after all, so I'm not gonna turn my days totally upside down. But I would, since this seems to be working fine, I have a golden opportunity to do this. I might spend a couple of minutes later to get my intro back into here. I think I have it on my drive somewhere. The pause screen, not so much, but that can be sort of fixed. But yeah, I think that could be an interesting kind of test. Just to kind of see how, call it, that market responds to, well, to my Minecraft stuff. Because I know there's a dude in California that on a couple of occasions have let's call it raided me, if you could call it that, when I was streaming on Twitch. He also plays basically a lot of all the mods and yeah, well, modded Minecraft in general. So there are, let's call it, people in the market and whatnot for it, but I gotta do a little tiny bit of research on the clock, since we gotta kind of figure out a, let's call it, a Central American time, if you can call it that, which would be the median between, let's say, New York and California, or Los Angeles, if you like. Because I think, if I remember correctly, there are a time difference between those two locations of 3 hours. Doesn't sound much, but if you put it into perspective, it could be midnight at one location, and it'll be 3 a.m. in the other location, right? So putting it like that, it's quite a difference. Oh, we have some floaty blocks. So yeah, that's a couple of things to think about. And so yeah. But now, being home, alone, in the cabin, gives me I have an opportunity to try this, just to see how it goes. So, my regular followers, well, sorry, but you can always watch the VOD later, or you can just say, yeah, fuck it, we'll catch the next one. It's all up to you, I guess. But, well, nothing is guaranteed, but I do have a golden opportunity now to try. Been thinking about it, but trying to do that at home, and combine that with I call it, normal workday, normal weekend. It's not always that easy, because we do have, you know, family obligations, or whatever we're gonna call it. So there's wife, there's kids, there's work, always something going on, and then trying to take a day or two out of your time to be able to do something like that. Well, at what time I'm not quite sure, but I think I kind of figured out that if I start at 3 a.m. my time, that'll be like 9 p.m. New York, and it would be 6 p.m. California. So it'll be a bit late for New York, a bit early for California, but it's heckle late for me, that's for sure. So, well, we'll see. The only really big reason for this is, well, it's America. It's a large market with Americanos. It's basically a continent where everybody speaks English/American, whatever you want to call it. Me being stuck in Europe, there's a bit difference. Because there are a lot more different languages going about. There's German, there's French, Italian, Spanish, Nederlandsk, Swedish is Danish, we kind of understand each other, and Norwegians. Finnish, nobody understands Finnish, but yeah, there are more languages. And of course, some of the fun with watching a stream is to be able to interact with the streamer. To do that by messages after a stream, just in the comment section, it's not the same. I'll admit, it's not the same. That's why I find streaming sometimes very rewarding when you can captive some people, be it 1, 2, 5, 10, it doesn't really matter, and you can interact a little bit. You get that a bit of synergy going, you know. Getting ideas, giving ideas, talking to people, getting replies, feedback, all that good stuff. This is a bit boring, I must admit. But we are halfway there. Sorry. That's a good thing then. If you watch this back, you're not gonna miss much. You can fast forward a bit. No worries. It's a bit like watching, like when I do, whenever there is like an esports match I want to see, like I do kind of follow FaZe a bit on the Counter-Strike, because Rain and Carrigan, one is Danish, one is Norwegian, I like their team, solely on that purpose. But every match and stream is insanely long, and whenever a round is finished, there is like a 20-30 seconds kind of intermission while they, you know, buy gear and get the next round started, where there's always some piece of replay. I can just tap forward a few seconds and skip that thing. Watching it 100% live, you can't do that. And for me, that's like some of the reasons why I never kind of got interested in you know, watching any kind of sports. Like football, super popular, for instance. Soccer, whatever you want to call it. You know, 11 guys on each team, 22 in total. Goalkeeper, only allowed to use your feet and your head. Not to be mixed with the other football with huge pads and a strange ball that's not a ball. It's more like a, I don't know, disformed egg, except it's brown like poop. But yeah, it's like waiting. 3 seconds of acceleration, either by a goal or a saved goal or something, and then you wait. Only problem is, my favorite thing to watch is snooker, where actually, you know, it is made out to be extremely slow paced. But yeah, I'm weird that way. Same for if I'm watching Valorant. Always in the between matches, each round is like, what is it? Minute 40? It's just like, alright, we just fast whenever a team wins a round, it's like skip forward 20 seconds to the next round. It's also probably one of the reasons why I never go to see these things live. Would be totally be a different atmosphere, of course, but what the hell was that sound? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Alright, I feel things are speeding up a little bit. Good for us. Good for me, good for you. Just get this thing wrecked. The only good thing about building this out here was that it's basically always nighttime, but there are no stars. And view distance is a bit pinkish. But yeah. Also being on a laptop is a bit hard to keep track of things. Maybe I should connect the second monitor. I do have one. Of course, I'm an idiot on a camping trip or in my cabin. Kid also likes to play when on his computer when you're at the cabin. So the cabin for us is basically the same as home, only smaller. Not as good of an internet connection, which is one of the things I'm worried about. But so far it seems to be keeping up quite nicely. Which is of course very nice. But it could help to have a second monitor, to have I see the chat well enough. It could be nice to have somewhere to keep images, reference images, once we get to building. Gotta stretch. You know the feeling you get if you sit on your leg or you lie down in a weird angle and your foot or your arm falls asleep? That's how my fingers feel from trying to constantly press my Ultimine key. So yeah. Oops, it's a bit of an angle, so it kind of gets some weird tension. So yeah, feels weird. Falls asleep. Then I gotta flex a bit to bring it back to life. Alright, but we are making good progress, my dudes. Excellent work of us. And we made it without pissing off a gazillion Endermen in here and dropping them into the void. Not that that would ever matter for anything, but... And once we get to ATM9 to the sky, we did play that a little bit. I'm gonna play that again, but I think I'm gonna do that as YouTube episodes, even though it might be hard. As I find myself getting, should I call it, slightly better and better. And you're thinking, better? I was like, yeah, I've been away from work for a very long time for being ill. And we are constantly getting better, which is good. But that also means less time for shenanigans like YouTube and streaming and stuff, which is also sad, of course. Still have time, just not as much time. And I've been enjoying it. I've been calling this my recovery tour, and it's helped immensely. It is a menial task, this play a game, but it can have a good impact on your headspace sometimes. Especially for me, where my head tends to wander into very dark places, which is not good. Yeah, there it is. We said it. So yeah. So if that's you, be careful. It can be a dark and dangerous place to wander into, so it's important to find points of light, whatever we're gonna call it. Be it, for me, movies and music, family of course, but they also have a tendency to piss you off sometimes, which then it helps to do something like this, you know. Whoever watches this, they are interested in this. Maybe me, you as a person, what we have to say, not say. Sometimes when I do this, I get awfully quiet. It's maybe 5-10 minutes pass without me saying a word, and that's me zoning out, which for me helps. Like this is a simple task, doesn't require any, you know, big thoughts or planning or advanced execution. Let's see, I gotta come over here, gotta stretch my fingers a bit again. It's just, you know, break bloxes. Bloxes? What the hell? Talk about making something, butchering a word, breaking blocks, damn it. But yeah, it's a simple task, clears the head. Same is it with building. One way, if you like find the inspiration, you kind of get into the zone, which is quite easy when you do big buildings like we've been doing previously. Previous run through the ATM9, where we added Ex-Nihilio to it, what's it called, the cheaty world, where we built the cathedral and the castles. They're huge, But once you get into the groove of it, there's a lot of repetitive patterns. So you can, even though it's a lot of counting, it's easy. It's like you count from 1 to like some 20 something at the most usually, and you do it again and again and again. It's what's it called? It's soothing. And in the end, ultimately, there is a reward getting the build done, of course. And then showing it off whenever you can. That's always a bonus, of course. Especially if people are, what do you call it, drawn to it or wowed by it. Then it's extra satisfactory, I think is the word. That is also a game, come to think of it. Basically first person Factorio, if I remember correctly. I do have it somewhere. Also think I played it on stream once or tested it at some point. Very long time ago in one of the alpha versions. Must be years ago now. Probably a lot of years ago. But this here little menial task is almost done. Which has been an, can I call it? Well, it was a waste of time out here in the, to build this out here in the end dimension. But it was worth a shot. Not sure why we chose to have it in here. Maybe just to have less dimensions to what should we call it? Keep track of, or yeah, something. We have our God Pearl farm here, which always crashes my game now if ever I try to access the refined storage system we put up there to access the tools and armor that the Enderman drops in that farm. But I think we can just break it and rebuild it and it'll be fine. Not that we have to, we have all the God Pearls and arcane dust that we're ever gonna need for apotheosis, I think. So what we need is we need to get, you know what, we actually need to get our sheeps going. That's what we need. It's quite embarrassing. We have the sheeps, we did that in our destroyer. Let's call it what it is, the Imperial Star Destroyer. We made the area, we put down the grass, we put the fences down, we bred them. I think also we dyed them. What we didn't do was to put down the rancher kind of deal to harvest them. Also area not being loaded, since we have basically run out of chunks to force load. Since we have force loaded basically the entire Death Star, we might have to move our sheep up there somehow. First we're just gonna knock these few last blocks out and we will be done with this. Okay, so we have no reference point, but should be fine. Let's go to the Death Star. We'll break this. put it down and it'll be Death Star. So that is sorted. Cool. We have so many things to check. Two ancient cities, burning arena. Nether, the other, the end, sunken city. Soul lava, we put that thing there. There's a chunk destroyer. Greg wanna be techish. That's close to our Star Destroyer. The end far out. Okay. Mao area next to a start. Twilight Forest, Twilight Castle. Let's go to the Twilight Castle. How is this thing doing? Is it done? Ooh. It's done a lot. It's still going. Holy crap. How does the backpack look? Are you cool? You are so cool. And we're getting more doors. Weathered dead rock. Dead rock, dead rock. Castle brick. It's a lot of dead rock. Here's some leaves. Warm castle brick. We have plenty of space. We don't need to worry about a thing. So it's gonna continue to do this area here. Should be all the way to that thing there. It's brilliant. Not sure what we're gonna do with all that castle rock, but who cares really? We'll do stuff. Had almost forgotten about that. So fishing area. Seems like it's nighttime again, so let's do sleep. Okay, so there's a bit of a lag. That's probably just my connection to my world, but everything here is still running. This thing was also loaded, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, so tritium is full. Lithium is full. That means that heavy water is not keeping up in the slightest. I think this is also still running. We'll turn that off for a bit. Are you on? Yes, we'll turn you off also for a bit. How are we for the fuel thing here? 166,000. Cool. Yep, let's fall down. Let's fly in here. We have a bunch of pumps. Okay, so all of these are still running. We are still good for sulfur. Okay, we have deuterium. Is DT fuel full? You're not full, are you? No. Why do I have uranium hexafluoride in here? Okay, so ultimate. We need more. Okay, I did not expect these all to be full. We'll take it, of course. Of course. But yeah, did not see that one coming. What the hell? Okay, so uranium hexafluoride. Should come into this. So ultimate pressurized pipe. the heck did we get the other stuff into our fissile fuel thing? Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Wow, okay. Um, can I like... No, cannot. Okay, so let's put that, and on this we do that, then I do that, we break this, we'll make this an input. Let's try this again. Output. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that, and we have the same thing up here. So we'll call that an input. Call that an output. Should be empty. Okay, so how is this thing? Same thing here, okay. So that'll be an input. That'll be an output. This one claims to have fissile fuel of all the stupid things, okay. God damn it. In that case, let's go to this. We will do that. We'll do this. And we will call this input. Call this output. Empty, 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 empty. And this one claims to have hexafluorite again. Why the hell would you claim that? Shit. This one claims to be fissile fuel again. Dumb shit. Okay, cool. Man, this is fucking hard. Okay, so all these are fissile fuel now. Good. Fissile fuel. Fissile fuel. We have some more uranium hexafluoride stuff over here. All right. So let's put a hole there. Let's not ultimine, apparently. How about now? Should be fine. Cool. Okay, so cool. Fissile. Rest is empty. Empty and fissile fuel. Cool. 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 Oh, we got some uranium hack. How's the center ones doing? That also got a lot of this stuff. All right. Okay, so output. And this one has some kind of fissile fuel. Can I then switch this to input? I can. Okay, so this one So the bottom one, okay, so these are full. Cool. Okay, so these have fissile fuel in them for some reason. Alright. Damn it. Give me one more ultimate tank. Then you will connect. Alright. Let's just remove this for now and make sure that we don't have any accidental stuff. Pressurized tube. Okay, it's empty. Empty, empty. Fissile fuel, fissile fuel, fissile fuel. All fissile. All fissile. Okay, I think crisis is averted. All right. Jesus. So you are cooking again. You're making DT fuel pumping into this, so we should see that increasing, yeah, ever so slowly. We're gonna need to expand the DT fuel setup, I think. Okay, so this is empty. Oh, we are full of Maui again. Mau? Something something Candyland. Okay, that took care of that. It's all fissile fuel, and we removed this here stupid rookie mistake. Seems to be in perfect order now. How did we not spot this when we built it? God damn. Okay. Alright, alright. Everything gonna be alright. Okay, so we have one tank with some fissile fuel. Okay, so we'll put these away. I guess we could put this one down here. And we will do that, and we'll call it output. You should be empty. Excellent. So we'll put torches in there. Put this into our thing. That can go into our thing. And crisis averted, like pros. This is gonna fill up hella fast though. Look at it. I think maybe we just need to make... Yeah, let's do that. We'll make... let's get more ultimate tanks. And we'll just make a corner here, and we will put down as a temporary block. Like that. And we will put down this and that. Now this is gonna be output to that side. Every other side here is gonna be inputs. Output. Every other side is gonna be input. So it's gonna be input from the top. Yes, and it's gonna be input from that. And these two are gonna be outputs. We just gotta think straight here. So that should be correct. That should be correct. That should be correct. Let's do the diagonal first. So for this, it's gonna be input from the top. No. We're not thinking straight. We're gonna start here. Top will be input. These two will be outputs. This one will be input, input, output, I think. Or does it really matter? Shit. Top to bottom is so much easier. We'll stick to this side. We'll stick this way. Let's break these. We'll rebuild them. So this one will input from every other side. Yes. Putting this one down. We'll just do that. So he will output to the front, and he will input from every other side. This dude, output to the front, input from every other side. Input, output to the front, output to the left. Yes. Output, input from every other side. This one will output, that doesn't do whatever, input from every other side. So this one will output there. Everything else will be an input for this guy. It's a bit rough, but I think we can figure it out. So this dude will be like that. That'll be correct. This one will be like that. Yes. 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 So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take, because these will output to the top, so we'll put, shit, we really need to move this. We need to remove this layer actually. Yes, we do. That's okay, we'll do that later. We'll put cables here. They'll go up and into this tower, and it'll basically trickle down and fill up to this area here, and our output will be this block here. This is gonna be magnificent at some point. All right. Layer 1 done. So we'll put one here, which is going to be output to that. Everything else will be an input. Output, rest is input. Every other tank that we place now will be an output. Everything else will be an input. We gotta do this correctly. Yes, like this. So when this one comes, he will output to all three tanks to kind of push it to the sides, and that. And downwards, yes. Okay, so we'll then just take these from the top. It'll be fine. Put one here. Output. Let's just do that. So output, output, input, input, input. And it will be empty. Same thing here. Output, output, input, input, input. Cool. All the ultimate tanks in the world going in. So this is a bit of a drag to configure. I saw that. But it's gonna pay off in the long run. Excuse me. It's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna be a massive tower. Now, someone also actually told me that the cables, these bad boys, has a capacity of 1 million millibucket, which is more than this one. This is 8,000. Oh no, wait, is that correct? 8,192. No, forget that. Who the heck? What? Where was that? I can swear it was tanks. Okay, so this is 1. It's empty. Alright. We might check it out eventually. We could pump that into this corner if we so choose eventually. For now, let's just stick to this. So our first one. All inputs, one output. Two outputs, all inputs. Same. This one will have 3. So the idea here is to kind of spread everything downwards and outwards. It's a lot of tanks. And yeah, I know, we said building. We really should be building. But we are derailed by problems. For that, I apologize. It's not my intention to be misleading you in any way, shape, or form. However, This is important. So like that, like so. Let's grab more. Now what mechanism could benefit from is, instead of calling it, well, top and bottom is okay, but instead of calling front, back, left, right, they should go with the cardinal directions if possible. Not sure how hard that would be to kind of program into things, but some mod makers do. And mechanism being as reliant on direction as it is, could benefit from this. Could greatly benefit from this. My god, this is a lot of tubes and tanks. Ooh. Uh-oh. Excuse me again. So what is this? It's a 5x5, so each layer here is 25. Okay, cool. Remember that, Calisto, me boy? Yes, sir. Okay, perfect. I think. Looks very perfect. It is perfect. Cool. So let's make 50. That's 2 layers. That's probably 1 layer more than I need. But we'll take out half of it. Perfection. This is hard work, but we need storage. And in lack of, shall I call it a better option? Did that all register? Yes, it did. Thank you. We need kind of like this is the best way I can think of how. And it's lucky that we caught this. Because now this is where we would do okay, so let's do that. We'll do the same thing here. That is totally bad, but it is what it is. Just to make it funky, we'll do that. Come to think of it, they're all empty. Okay, so we'll break these. Okay, so all these are empty. Take all these away, and we will actually do this. Because this would push it every which way, whichever has space for it. I think. So all of these should basically be empty. Yes. Some trickling in the bottom. It's going to trickle to this. It's going to trickle into this. And it's going to spread through all of this. Yes. Okay, let's just have a quick check. Fizzle, 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 fizzle. Fizzle, phone, little mud, drizzle, faux jizzle. Let's break this. We'll break this. We'll pump this to this. And we will call this input, and this shall be empty. Alright, this has been a job very well done, I would say. For us to catch this was huge. And I really mean that, because being stuck with this in any other way, shape or form, not functioning like that, would be very bad. You are being reduced fast as hell, and you do not keep up with the heavy water. And we have a gazillion fish down here. Does not really matter, but whoa! Okay. Whoa. Okay. Get rid of that. Let's just get rid of all of these, because we don't care. So we will need okay, we can try this. So I should be able to pick this up. And let's actually just do that. And let's see, we'll put that away. We need ultimates again. We want them to power the thingamadoohickeys. Bring that all the way over. We'll put that away. We'll grab our chalice. Glorious little thing. And we'll make all these like that. And that's gonna fit us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14. Let's start with half that. That's 7 pumps. need filters. That. What else we have in these bad boys? Alright, so that'll be at Mac upgrades. Oh. So the fuel stuff for the fusion fission reactor thing is not that hard actually. It's just a pain in the ass with the reactors and the radiation to get the plutonium pellet doohickeys. Why? We need ultimates again. And it's the fluids. We need 7 more. Bada bim. It's heavy water. Oh my god, it rains so fast! Really? Right, we have a backstock of deuterium. Deuterium? Deuterium? I don't know. I don't know. That was the last of my delicious beverage. These are pumping heavy water as heck. And I suppose it's running at a decent pace. No, wait. Yeah, this is decreasing. Yeah, because it makes deuterium and oxygen from heavy water. So this does not keep up. Frick. Well, fuck. For a while, fuck it. We don't fucking care right now. You are still running. That's the important bit. So B will put the configurator away. We'll put these bad boys back. Let's get a proper sort out, and let's take a minute or two. I gotta refill my glass. Take a quick trip to the loo. Let's just check our drawers real quick. They should be fine. They are. It's magnificent stuff. So yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, my dudes, we're back. Looking at it here, I also lost a few frames somewhere down the line here, I can see. Not sure where we lost them, but we have. What the hell is that set? Don't know. Okay, so farm area is good. We really should also set up some reprocessor stuff for these things. Because this is basically a free resources or free essence. Does not really matter, but we really should, and we could and we should. Anyways, let's go to fission. So here we are. This thing is off. The amount of power it took to drive these suckers was redonkulous. Oh no, there's been a murder. Let's just put these in here. We'll probably need them at some point. All these should be empty, of course. These should also be done. So we should be able to activate this. We'll activate this. So that'll continue to make for us how did we type this again? We typed like mecha and onium. 10 and 12, that's what we have. So slow as shit, but it works. And it ever so slowly generates for us some steam. And we will ever so slowly generate some power also off of this. Not much, but some. So can we get... how is this F9 thing going? We can. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this thing going. Ain't 110% sure about this, but it's gonna be... it'll be a start. Cool, so let's get rid of that again. And we'll just trash can these. We will grab the ultimate exchangers, which can be recharged. We'll make it like that. Boom. Our platform. Alright. Not sure what we're gonna do with this thing. So this is basically our, what's it called? The evaporators? Something like that. The sound of this is annoying as hell, so we gotta stay away from this, or else I'm gonna have to turn that off again. So, buildings. Very unsure. This should be safe to leave on also. Possibly, maybe. Alright, let's get rid of that. Thank you. So yeah, you're getting slightly bit of nuclear waste into here, which you turn into the plutonium, which we add to which we add the fluorite dust from this bad boy. And this one will make it into the plutonium pellet, and yeah, this thing is the same, but polonium. Is it nighttime? It's nighttime. Sleep, yes. Yeah, let's sleep next to some radioactive waste. That's fine. Dude. You scared me. So both are running at 0.3, yes. If you ramp this up, what's the point of these, actually? I'm thinking. So I'm having doubts whether this would be smart to have many small ones, like 5x5s that you started with down there, or these huge ones. Because if you want to avoid radioactive stuff, this is as high as we can run them. I haven't tried 0.4, but at 0.5 we start getting leakage. And it's only at the cost of time. Time of which we have plenty. Oh yeah, this is true. We have not... We don't have all the maps explored as we had. Or as we have done back at our base. Back home, where my proper computer are. So this is mostly a barren wasteland in this way. Which, to be honest, well, now this is pod racing. Jesus. Alright, let me just check a little thing. Okay, so we had some peeps by, actually. Nobody said hello yet, though. Should we make this sand now? I'm hearing something. Must have been a train. There's some train tracks just off the road here. Usually I don't hear it, but I kind of felt the vibrations. Well, yes, maybe we should shape this. Maybe we should wreck this. Yes. Okay, so let's take these away, and if I break a corner block here, all the water is gonna go away. Yes. We can always rebuild. But for now, this does not fit. Okay, so why? Cool. We have collected some more mahu. Okay, so we are approaching halfway, which is cool. This one really should be higher up, but what the hell. I'm thinking like we really shouldn't just make this sand. That sort of thing in there. Oh, sorry. What's this? Some murky water. Oh, it's a cave with some stuff. Thorn pendant, cool. Take diamond skull, yeah, sure, why not? We usually don't, but why the hell not? Some raw gold, some raw iron, we'll process that real quick. And that is basically it. A lot of calcite though. But yeah, that's basically it. Torch of 7 down here and we'll be good. Anything else in this way? I felt like I saw like spider cavey business here. Oh my god. Fucking phone. I'm gonna have to call her back though. Okay, this is just some stupid thing again, which the kind of terrain generation I actually hate. Can we get the wand in here? So could I, for instance, oh my god. She just texted. Guess I don't have to call her back though. She just texted me wrong number. She called me wrongly. It's not me she wanted to grab a hold of. Oh crap! Oh, man, too many danks. But yeah, if we were to do something like that, that'll be fine. Where's the thing? It's right here. The problem is, if I use my wand now, in any fashion but this way, okay, let's try that. Let's go outside and see. We don't want to frock this up. That looks fine. Alright, how about this place? Okay, very fine, it's this one. Oops, fell down into the hole. Okay, but alright, Calisto. Calm your ass down. This felt very wrong, didn't it? Yes, it does. Better. Not the best, but better. Cool. All right. Again, wrong dank. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We don't care that much. Okay, let's just let me just clear that alert from my phone. Alright, messages checked. Toss that away. Alright, fuck it. Screw these peoples in particular. Let's clear out. So we will... Let's see here, we will top that up, because that's the thing we have kind of, you know, move it up. We'll grab this thing, that thing, and we will connect these two. So that we can raise this to this level. We will add the same thing. That's the wrong block. We'll add the same thing here. Close the gaps, that'll be the corners. Do that, and that should be fine to raise this by 1. Did I see a tiny hole over here? I did. What's that? Another one of these stupid shits. Cool. This will leave. Close this gap, I suppose, and do that. Let's toss this way. The gold and iron should be instantly processed into ingots. Beautiful. And we will have... Let's find our sand stuff again. And this is the point where I really should like to have a second monitor. We'll do that later. Okay. Another one of these stupid things. Does that go anywhere? It probably goes to here, doesn't it? That is fine. That is fine. Cannot remember having coal. How many we have? 1400. We are. You're gonna need a lot more of this dried salt. Well, we're gonna get the dried salt first. All dead trees we will leave. Other than that, let's get rid of these trees. Sorry, MacMumu. Hmm? Yes. So we're gonna turn this peninsula into a desert. Silence. And we're gonna add green areas here and there, because there is, after all, water here. For now, at least. Okay. Okay, that actually has a bee in it. Alright. Wilted lilies will trash. I do notice I dig some dirt where I'm not supposed to dig dirt, but we'll take our chances. It's a rough spot though. It is quite a big peninsula. keep sticks for now. Let's grab some of those rubber saplings. The rest, well, walnut is a meal. We'll keep the sapling also, and we'll keep the sticky. I do like to keep apples. The rest might be used for something. We're not gonna stress that too much right now. No explosions up there just yet. That's a good sign. I will say this kinda, the test as I call it, has been going exceptionally well. So we are not gonna spend overly too much time here right now. We're gonna try and come back, as I said, later this evening / tonight. It's Friday, so most people should be have the day off tomorrow, hopefully. And we shall get things properly going. Until that time, what's the time? 2:48, so yeah. Slightly shorter stream here. We'll cut it off at a roughly 3-hour mark. We didn't get to do much building or anything, but I'll rename it just to something like cleaning up odds and ends. Nothing important happened, just so that you guys know, so you can, you know, skip this episode if you so choose, because basically nothing ever happens. A bit sorry about that. All we did is clean up some stuff. We've fixed the DT fuel stuff, but again, nothing major. Nothing we can't recap in like 0 minutes later tonight or in the next stream, which will be later tonight. I gotta figure out time. Once I figure that out, I will put it up so it's so we have like a can I call it time frame for it, so that you know when we're starting. I'll of course try to be on time. I'll be finished with my dinner and everything will be glorious, we hope. And yeah, it'll be great. And I'll of course get the second monitor that I have here hooked up also, so that I can put up it's not good photographs, but I have somewhere a couple of reference photos of from movies, TV shows that picture Mos Eisley, so we'll try and put that up on the second monitor so I can keep an eye on that stuff. And we'll see about getting some building done tonight. It'll be great. Until then, though, we're just gonna hang out here for like... I'm just gonna rush through these, chop down as many trees as I can. I might start laying down the sand. So that's prepared for tonight. We will see. But yeah, in my opinion, it's a test well done, even though we didn't do overly much. So yeah, if you've been here, if you've been hanging out, just, you know, chilling in the chat, that's fine. I'll appreciate you for it, and I'll see you tonight. Yeah. Bye bye.